The world faces a pressing challenge: decarbonization. India has announced a target of energy independence by 2047 and a net zero by 2070. Green hydrogen is considered a promising alternative for enabling this transition. The need for green hydrogen is rapidly increasing due to its potential to decarbonize several sectors, including transportation, shipping, and steel. The government has announced the National Green Hydrogen Mission. It aims at development of green hydrogen production capacity of at least 5 million metric tons per annum. Over 8 lakh crore in total investments. Creation of over 6 lakh jobs. Cumulative reduction in fossil fuel imports of over 1 lakh crore rupees. Abatement of nearly 50 million metric tons of annual greenhouse gas emissions, making India a leading producer and supplier of green hydrogen in the world. India is undertaking a resolute march towards a sustainable energy future.
भारत विश्व में लीड ले रहा है, वो है ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन का। नेशनल ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन मिशन 21वीं सदी के भारत को नई दिशा देगा।
Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching this special presentation of Sunset TV, a national green hydrogen mission. Team Sunset TV is reporting from the Kakinada port in Andhra Pradesh. And in this edition, I'll take you inside one of India's largest green ammonia producing plants. Come, let's track India's journey towards becoming the leading producer and supplier of green hydrogen in the world. India's deep commitment to aspirational climate goals has been widely acknowledged in the Committee of Nations. Our achievements have matched our ambition. India has the fastest growing renewable energy capacity in the world. It has also emerged as one of the most attractive destinations for investments in renewables. As India has set its sight on becoming energy independent, the country recognizes the critical role of green hydrogen. India, with its vast renewable energy resources, also has the opportunity to produce green hydrogen for the world. Green hydrogen refers to hydrogen produced through the electrolysis of water using electricity derived from renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, or hydropower. This process splits water molecules, that is H2O, into hydrogen and oxygen. The key advantage of green hydrogen over conventional hydrogen is that the entire process is carbon neutral. Since renewable electricity is used, there is no direct carbon emissions associated with its production. Team Sunset TV visited the green ammonia project located at an existing urea plant in Kakinada, a seaport situated on the coast of Andhra Pradesh. This is the largest green ammonia facility in India that is able to produce 1 MTPA green ammonia at one location. The project development plant involves converting the urea plant into a green ammonia production facility. This plant comprises a green hydrogen generation unit equipped with electrolyzers, air separation unit, green ammonia production unit, and associated facilities. This project is being developed in phases. It uses renewable energy received from the grid for production. It is also equipped with advanced pressurized alkaline electrolyzers. The electrolyzers will produce hydrogen by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using renewable power. The hydrogen will be combined with nitrogen, compressed, cooled and separated from air at high temperature and pressure to produce green ammonia. You can see behind me the plant that produces green ammonia. Green ammonia can be used in green hydrogen projects to transport and store hydrogen. It can also be used as fuel in power plants and ships. The project has received several prestigious certifications for green ammonia production in Kakinada. This marks a significant milestone and is an acknowledgement of India's green hydrogen and ammonia potential. This pre-certification puts the Kakinada plant in a leading position to unlock the EU market. By 2030, it is expected that the production capacity will increase from 1 to 5 billion tons per annum of green ammonia, equivalent to 1 million tons per annum of hydrogen. The European Union enforces some of the world's most mature and stringent regulations for renewable fuels to date, and the plant's successful certification demonstrates its commitment to those criteria, facilitating the supply of clean energy from India to the demanding EU market, positioning the company as a leader in the green hydrogen and ammonia sectors and paving the way for a project that adheres to the strictest global standards.
We had a early more advantage having this hydro pump storage is making it in renewables round the clock lowest cost in the world. Along with that, we were able to manufacture electrolyzers from the Belgium partner to of a 2 gigawatt per annum scale what we manufacturing. That has enabled us towards producing a large scale green hydrogen. And today we have we rolled out a platform of green ammonia, AMG green ammonia, in which we are building 5 million tons of ammonia, which translates to 1 million tons of hydrogen by 2028-30. So that's close to 20% of a nation's ambition of producing 5 million tons of hydrogen. In that, we are very proud to say that by 2026, we should be able to producing our first million tons of green ammonia and exporting to the global markets, especially towards the European markets, taking our green ammonia to the European market. There we are going to crack ammonia back to hydrogen and nitrogen and delivering the hydrogen to the end energy consumers.
Green hydrogen produced using renewable energy has the potential to play a key role in low carbon and self-reliant economic pathways. Green hydrogen can enable utilization of domestically abundant renewable energy resources across regions, seasons and sectors, feeding multiple usage streams, either as a fuel or as an industrial feedstock. It can directly replace fossil fuel-derived feedstocks in petroleum refining, fertilizer production and steel manufacturing. Hydrogen-fueled long-haul automobiles and marine vessels can enable decarbonization of the mobility sector. Green hydrogen can be particularly useful as a versatile energy carrier for meeting energy requirements of remote geographies, including islands, in a sustainable manner. The green hydrogen pathway can be a key enabler for India's aspirations of building a low-carbon and self-reliant economy. It was therefore an opportune moment for India to launch the National Green Hydrogen Mission to scale up green hydrogen production and utilization across multiple sectors and align with the global trends in technology, applications, policy and regulation. The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is responsible for the overall coordination for implementation of the mission. Ministry of Power implements policies and regulations to ensure delivery of renewable energy for green hydrogen production at least possible costs.
ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन ही सबसे मेरे ख्याल से एक एनवायरनमेंट ने जो कुछ हमें दिया हुआ है, इसे हम ग्रीन हाइड्रोजन में भी सोलर जैसे बहुत स्पीड से आगे बढ़ेंगे और यही तो निश्चित तौर से देश का फ्यूचर या वर्ल्ड का फ्यूचर होगा। हम इसमें निश्चित तौर से लीडर बनेंगे। जैसे हम सोलर में बने हैं, विंड एनर्जी में बने हैं, तो उसी में ही हम लीडर बनने का जो अपना काम है वो पूरा करेंगे।
Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas will facilitate uptake of green hydrogen in refineries and city gas distribution through public sector entities and private sector. Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers will encourage adoption of indigenous green ammonia-based fertilizers for progressively replacing imports of fertilizers and fossil fuel-based feedstocks. Ministry of Road and Transport Highways will enable adoption of green hydrogen in the transport sector through regulations, standards and codes primarily for heavy commercial vehicles and long-haul operations. Ministry of Steel will drive adoption of green hydrogen in the steel sector. The ministry will identify and facilitate pilot projects for use of green hydrogen in steel production. Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways will play a crucial role in establishing India's export capabilities for green hydrogen and its derivatives. Ministry of Railways will work on transitioning towards adoption of green hydrogen in their operations in view of its ambitious plans to reduce the carbon footprint. Ministry of Commerce and Industry will encourage investments, facilitate ease of doing business, and implement specific industrial and trade policy measures for low-cost production.
India will not be a country who is going to import energy, but India will be the country who is going to export energy. So that is the future of the hydrogen.
I think the movement forward, no matter which way you look at it, India has done well on availability, affordability by and large, and the sustainability front.
The overarching objective of the mission is to make India the global hub for production, usage and export of green hydrogen and its derivatives. This will contribute to India's aim to become Atmanirbhar or self-reliant through clean energy and serve as an inspiration for the global clean energy transition. The mission will lead to significant decarbonization of the economy, reduce dependence on fossil fuel imports, and enable India to assume technology and market leadership in green hydrogen. The mission will support replacement of fossil fuels and fossil fuel-based feedstocks with renewable fuels and feedstocks based on green hydrogen. This will include replacement of hydrogen produced from fossil fuel sources with green hydrogen in ammonia production and petroleum refining, blending green hydrogen in city gas distribution systems, production of steel with green hydrogen, and use of green hydrogen-derived synthetic fuels to replace fossil fuels in various sectors including mobility, shipping and aviation. The mission also aims to make India a leader in technology and manufacturing of electrolyzers and other enabling technologies for green hydrogen. In the initial stage, two distinct financial incentive mechanisms are proposed with an outlay of 17,490 crore up to 2029-30. Incentive for manufacturing of electrolyzers and incentive for production of green hydrogen. Depending on the market and technology development, specific incentive schemes and programs will continue to evolve as the mission progresses. The initial outlay of the mission is 19,744 crore, including an outlay of 17,490 crore for the site program, 1,466 crore for pilot projects, 400 crore for R&D and 388 crore towards other mission components.
First milestone project, the Kakinada project, will be the largest hydrogen hub in India, will deliver more than 500,000 tons of hydrogen. That's equivalent to more than 1 million tons of ammonia and other products like methanol and aviation fuels. And this project will be the world's largest and the lowest cost green ammonia, backed by carbon-free power from Pinnapuram to make hydrogen possible below $3 per kg, and that has many transformational outcomes. So the great achievement we should have by 26, India will export energy from Kakinada to Europe. We've signed more than 1 million tons of contracts to Europe between France, Norway and Germany. So by 26, India will be exporting energy from Kakinada to Europe and to other OECD countries to help decarbonize OECD markets, to meet their Paris Climate Summit, needs.
In 2020, India's hydrogen demand stood at 6 million tons per annum. It is estimated by 2030, the hydrogen costs will be down by 50%. The demand for hydrogen is expected to see a five-fold jump to 28 million tons by 2050, where 80% of the demand is expected to be green in nature. India is at a critical juncture in terms of its energy landscape, and green hydrogen has a critical role to play to make the nation self-reliant and energy independent. This transition can be synergistic with the scale, ambition, and economic competitiveness of its renewable industry. Unlike fossil fuels, which have resource and geography constraints, green hydrogen can be produced anywhere in India as it is blessed with the ample renewable potential. This will enable the emergence of an energy carrier that is domestically produced, reducing the dependence on imports for key energy commodities like natural gas and petroleum. Hydrogen can be an energy molecule that is truly made in India and that can contribute to India's energy security and long-term economic competitiveness.
Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. With camera persons Yujendra Kumar Pandey and Junaid Iqbal Khan, I'm Kriti Mishra, signing off from Kakinada for Sunset Television.
सनसेट टीवी के और भी प्रोग्राम्स देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल और हाँ, इन्हें लाइक और शेयर करना ना भूलें।